In the rugged terrain of southern Arizona, the tension between law enforcement and drug cartels has reached a boiling point. The region, characterized by its vast deserts and remote mountain ranges, serves as a critical corridor for smuggling operations. As drug trafficking routes become increasingly sophisticated, the role of ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, has never been more vital. Tasked with intercepting illegal shipments and combating human trafficking, ICE agents find themselves on the front lines of this escalating war. The Mexican cartels, notorious for their ruthless tactics and extensive networks, have grown bolder in recent months, launching brazen attacks on law enforcement agencies. These criminal organizations have taken note of the shifting dynamics in the drug trade, leading to a surge in violence as they seek to maintain control over lucrative routes. With each passing day, the stakes rise higher, not just for ICE, but for innocent communities caught in the crossfire. In this high-stakes environment, a specialized ICE transport unit prepares to embark on a crucial mission. Unbeknownst to the cartel operatives plotting their ambush, this particular unit is unlike any other, composed entirely of ex-Green Berets. These highly trained veterans are equipped with skills honed in some of the toughest combat scenarios imaginable. As they set out on their operation, they remain focused on their objective, intercepting a major drug shipment. While an imminent threat looms just beyond the horizon, the ICE transport unit, composed of seasoned agents, has been tasked with a pivotal mission, intercepting a substantial drug shipment believed to be en route from Mexico. Intelligence reports indicate that the cartel plans to move a significant quantity of narcotics through a remote stretch of desert, an area notorious for smuggling activities. The unit's objective is clear. They must secure the cargo and apprehend any cartel members involved in the operation. As the team reviews their strategy, they understand the gravity of their undertaking. The route they will take is fraught with potential danger, requiring precise navigation and tactical awareness. Each member of the unit brings unique skills to the table, forged through years of experience in law enforcement and military operations. They meticulously map out checkpoints and establish communication protocols, ensuring that every detail is accounted for before they hit the road. The atmosphere in the transport vehicle is a mix of camaraderie and focus, as these ex-Green Berets share stories from their past missions while keeping their eyes on the mission ahead. They have trained for this moment, and their military backgrounds provide them with an edge that typical ICE agents might not possess. As they drive deeper into the desert, they are acutely aware of the risks involved, both from nature and from a ruthless cartel that lurks in shadows. With each passing mile, the stakes grow higher, testing their resolve and readiness for whatever lies ahead. The Mexican cartel, notorious for its cunning and brutality, has been closely monitoring the movements of law enforcement in the region. Having learned from previous encounters, they devise a meticulous strategy to ambush the ICE transport unit. Intelligence gathered from informants and surveillance indicates that the unit is scheduled to intercept a significant drug shipment. The cartel sees this as an opportunity to send a powerful message, while also protecting their lucrative operations. In the days leading up to the ambush, cartel operatives deploy scouts along the anticipated route, ensuring they can track the ICE unit's movements in real time. They prepare their assault with calculated precision, selecting a remote stretch of road where the unit will be most vulnerable. Concealed positions are established among the rugged terrain, where cartel members can lie in wait, armed with automatic weapons and tactical gear designed for speed and stealth. As they finalize their plans, the cartel underestimates their adversary. The intelligence report suggests that ICE agents are regular law enforcement personnel, unaware of the cartel's imminent threat. This miscalculation fuels their confidence. They believe they are about to engage in a straightforward operation. However, what they do not know is that the transport unit consists of ex-Green Berets, tacticians and warriors trained to handle precisely these kinds of confrontations. As the cartel readies itself for action, they remain blissfully unaware of the formidable capabilities awaiting them in the desert. As the ICE transport unit navigates the dusty road under blazing sun, a tense silence fills the vehicle. The ex-Green Berets remain focused, their training allowing them to anticipate potential threats while maintaining an air of calm. Just as they approach the designated interception point, the tranquility is shattered by the roar of engines from hidden vehicles. The cartel has launched its attack. In a flash, gunfire erupts from concealed positions along the roadside. Bullets ricochet off the armored transport, and chaos ensues as the ex-Green Berets spring into action. They instinctively revert to their military training, quickly assessing the situation and coordinating their response. The element of surprise is initially on the side of the cartel, who believe they were ambushing unprepared agents. However, this advantage quickly dissipates as the IC team reacts with precision. Taking cover behind the transport, they return fire with well-aimed shots, utilizing their superior training and experience in combat scenarios. The sound of gunfire echoes through the desert, blended with the cries of shock from cartel members who realize that their unsuspecting targets are anything but ordinary law enforcement officers. The ex-Green Berets leverage their tactical advantage, flanking the attackers, and employ maneuvers that allow them to regain control of the situation. As they fight back against the ambush, it becomes evident that this is no ordinary confrontation. It is a battle where skill, strategy, and determination will dictate the outcome. The tide is turning, and with it, the fate of both sides hangs in the balance. As the gunfire intensifies, the surprise element of the IC transport unit becomes increasingly evident. The cartel members, initially confident in their ambush, are met with a level of resistance they did not anticipate. The ex-Green Berets draw upon their extensive military training, showcasing skills forged in some of the most challenging combat environments around the world. Each member of the transport unit has a unique background, veterans of elite special operations. They have served in multiple conflict zones, navigating high-stakes situations with precision and discipline. From close-quarters combat to advanced tactical maneuvers, these former soldiers are equipped not just with weapons, but also with a deep understanding of strategy and teamwork. As they respond to the ambush, it becomes clear that they are not just reacting, they are executing a coordinated defense. They communicate effectively under pressure, using hand signals and brief commands to maintain an organized front. One team member takes the lead in directing fire, while others they leverage their surroundings, using rocks for cover and strategically repositioning to gain higher ground. As they engage in fierce combat, it's evident that this isn't merely a clash between law enforcement and criminals. It's a battle where tactical expertise and military acumen redefine the rules of engagement. With every shot fired and every maneuver executed, they reveal themselves as formidable adversaries, changing the course of the confrontation dramatically. As the firefight unfolds, the dynamics of the battle shift dramatically. Initially caught off guard, the ex-Green Berets quickly adapt to the chaotic environment, transforming the ambush into an organized counteroffensive. Their training kicks in, allowing them to harness their instincts and tactical knowledge to regain control of the situation. With each passing moment, they execute complex maneuvers that disorient the cartel members. One former soldier lays suppressive fire, while another flanks to the left, utilizing the terrain to his advantage. This coordinated effort creates confusion amongst the attackers, who find themselves outmaneuvered and under constant pressure. The cartels, confident in their ambush, now scramble to adjust their strategy as they face relentless resistance. The ex-Green Berets' ability to think strategically under fire becomes apparent. They utilize their knowledge of combat tactics, setting traps and anticipating enemy movements. When one member spots a group of cartel operatives attempting to regroup, he silently signals his team, and they initiate a swift assault that catches their opponents completely off guard. As the tables turn, the IC transport unit's resolve strengthens. The once chaotic scene transforms into a well-orchestrated defense, showcasing their skills and determination. They communicate seamlessly, employing hand signals and subtle nods to maintain cohesion amidst the noise and confusion of battle. The cartel operatives, witnessing their adversaries' unwavering discipline and tactical prowess, begin to realize that they have underestimated this transport unit in a profound way. The tide has turned, and victory is no longer assured for the attackers. As the dust settles and the echoes of gunfire fade into the desert silence, the aftermath of the skirmish reveals a stark and sobering reality. The IC transport unit, battered but resolute, surveys the scene. Several cartel operatives lie incapacitated, while others attempt to flee into the rugged terrain, their confidence shattered by the unexpected ferocity of their opponents. The ex-Green Berets quickly secure the area, ensuring that no threats remain, and assessing the situation. The immediate priority is to check for casualties among their own ranks. Fortunately, despite the intensity of the firefight, the unit emerges with only minor injuries, testament to their training and preparedness. As they gather intel from the captured cartel members, they begin to piece together details about the cartel's operations and plans, which would provide critical insights for future interventions. News of the confrontation spreads rapidly through local media channels, igniting a firestorm of public interest and concern. The narrative shifts from a simple IC operation to a dramatic tale of resilience against organized crime. Law enforcement officials commend the actions of the IC team, highlighting their elite training as a crucial factor in thwarting what could have been a catastrophic event. However, amidst the sense of victory lies a somber reflection on the escalating violence in the region. The battle has underscored not just the dangers faced by law enforcement, but also the relentless nature of cartel operations. For those involved, it's a reminder that this conflict is far from over. It is merely one chapter in an ongoing struggle against a powerful adversary that continues to adapt and evolve. The skirmish between the IC transport unit and the Mexican cartel carries profound implications that extend beyond the immediate confrontation. As law enforcement agencies analyze the incident, it becomes clear that this encounter exemplifies a troubling escalation in cartel tactics and their willingness to engage with law enforcement directly. The audacity of the attack highlights a growing confidence among cartel operatives, suggesting they perceive law enforcement as increasingly vulnerable. In response, U.S. authorities recognize the urgent need to reevaluate their strategies in combating drug trafficking and organized crime. The effectiveness of the ex-Green Berets' military training raises questions about the current state of law enforcement preparedness. It emphasizes the importance of specialized training for agents working in high-risk environments, pushing for enhanced tactical programs that can better equip personnel facing such dangers. Additionally, the incident may prompt discussions at higher levels of government regarding funding and resources allocated to combating drug cartels. As violence escalates, communities affected by these criminal organizations call for more robust protective measures, urging lawmakers to implement stricter policies against trafficking and gang-related activities. Furthermore, this confrontation serves as a wake-up call for neighboring countries. It underscores the necessity for international cooperation in tackling cross-border crime. Collaborative efforts between U.S. agencies and Mexican authorities will be vital in dismantling cartel operations and preventing further violence. Ultimately, this skirmish is not just a momentary clash. It signals a critical juncture in the ongoing battle against organized crime, compelling all stakeholders to adapt and respond proactively to an ever-evolving threat. Amidst the chaos of the ambush, personal stories of bravery and heroism emerge, highlighting the extraordinary qualities of the IC transport unit. Each member brings their own experiences and motivations to the team, and these narratives intertwine in a powerful display of courage during the confrontation with the cartel. One veteran, Sergeant Mark Ramirez, recalls his time serving overseas in combat zones. He reflects on how those experiences prepared him for this moment. When the gunfire erupted, instinct took over. "I fell back on my training," he shares, emphasizing the importance of teamwork in that critical moment. His calm demeanor under fire helped to rally his teammates and keep them focused, allowing them to coordinate their response effectively. Another member, Officer Sarah Jenkins, recounts how her determination to protect her community fueled her actions. Having grown up in a border town affected by drug violence, she felt a deep sense of responsibility to confront this threat head-on. During the skirmish, she exhibited remarkable bravery by covering for a wounded teammate while returning fire. "I couldn't let anyone down," she says, her voice steady despite the emotional weight of recalling the event. These stories reflect not just individual heroism, but also the camaraderie that binds the team together. Each agent's unwavering commitment to one another, alongside their shared military backgrounds, creates a bond that enhances their effectiveness in battle as they navigate the aftermath of this encounter to protect and serve against formidable odds. In the wake of the skirmish between the IC transport unit and the Mexican cartel, a sense of reflection permeates the air. This encounter serves as a stark reminder of the escalating violence faced by law enforcement in their battle against organized crime. The ex-Green Beret's ability to adapt and respond effectively underscores the necessity for specialized training and preparedness in confronting such formidable adversaries. As the dust settles, the broader implications of this event begin to unfold. It crystallizes the urgent need for enhanced collaboration between U.S. agencies and their Mexican counterparts, emphasizing that drug trafficking is not just a local issue, but a complex international crisis. Law enforcement must unite their efforts to dismantle cartel operations while ensuring the safety of communities that bear the brunt of this violence. Moreover, the personal stories of heroism witnessed during the ambush remind us of the human element at play. These are not just agents in uniforms. They are dedicated individuals driven by a profound sense of duty and commitment to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Their bravery inspires a renewed sense of hope amid uncertainty. Looking forward, this incident challenges all involved, law enforcement, policymakers, and citizens alike, to confront the realities of drug-related crime